Stories about child actresses often take dark turns, and Linda Darnell's life exemplifies this reality. Adored by Hollywood from a young age, she quickly discovered the hidden dangers lurking behind the glamour. Despite her beauty and talent, happiness remained elusive, slipping through her fingers no matter how hard she pursued it. Linda Darnell, celebrated for her perfect face, faced a tragic fate that shocked many. In a moment of unimaginable horror, her life ended in a brutal manner, highlighting the stark contrast between her public persona and the private struggles she endured. The circumstances surrounding her demise reveal the harsh truths that often accompany fame, leaving a haunting reminder of the price paid for a life in the spotlight. Born into a large family, Linda Darnell faced challenges from the start. Her parents' marriage was troubled, leading to a home filled with tension and conflict. Rivalries among siblings and frequent arguments created a toxic atmosphere that affected Darnell's childhood. Amidst this chaos, her mother, Pearl, had a singular ambition. Pearl was determined to make Linda a movie star, often at the expense of her other children. This obsession overshadowed Darnell's own desires and interests. Instead of nurturing a normal childhood, Pearl pushed her daughter into the spotlight, focusing solely on her potential as an actress. Darnell, however, was a young girl who had her own dreams and aspirations which were often ignored. The pressure from her mother to succeed in a career she did not choose added to the strain of her upbringing. This complicated relationship with her mother and the environment she grew up in shaped Darnell's early years and influenced her later life choices. Despite her talent and beauty, Linda Darnell struggled with a deep sense of insecurity regarding her acting abilities. She often expressed that she never aspired to be a movie star. Instead, she felt pushed into the film industry by her mother, who had high hopes for her daughter's success. This pressure created a conflict within Darnell as she grappled with the expectations placed upon her. As her career progressed, the demands of Hollywood took a toll on her personal life. The pursuit of fame and the long hours on set led to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Darnell missed out on many experiences typical of a normal childhood, including the significant milestone of attending her high school graduation. This absence of a traditional upbringing contributed to her struggles with self-esteem and confidence. The glamorous world of film, which many view as enchanting, often left her feeling disconnected and alone, highlighting the complexities of her life beyond the silver screen. At 13, Darnell was already a stage actor, showcasing her talent and passion for performance. However, Hollywood initially turned her away, deeming her too young for the roles available. This rejection did not deter her spirit. At the age of 14, she finally caught the attention of studio executives who decided to sign her. Yet, the excitement of being in the film industry came with its own challenges. At just 15, Darnell felt the pressure to fit into the mold that Hollywood expected. She lied about her age, claiming to be 17, which was a common practice among young actresses seeking to secure roles. The studio, eager to market her, further exaggerated her age to 19. This manipulation of her age not only misrepresented her, but also led to her exploitation in an industry that often prioritized image over the well-being of its young stars. The pressures of fame and the demands of the film industry at such a young age shaped her early career in ways that would have lasting effects. While Linda Darnell was a talented actress, her journey in Hollywood was marked by exploitation. Studio executives, especially Darryl F. Zanuck, recognized her youthful beauty and sought to capitalize on it. They often manipulated her, casting her in roles that did not align with her age. Darnell's striking features, often described as a perfect face, made her a prime candidate for typecasting in adult roles. This situation was troubling, as she was still underage when she was placed in these mature parts. The pressure to conform to the expectations of the studio system led to a challenging environment for her. Instead of allowing her to grow as an actress, the studios focused on her appearance, limiting her opportunities to explore a wider range of characters. This exploitation not only affected her career but also had lasting impacts on her personal life. The demands of the industry and the unhealthy obsessions of those in power overshadowed her talent, making it difficult for her to break free from the roles that defined her early career. The consequences of such typecasting can be profound, often leaving actors feeling trapped and undervalued. Darnell's experience serves as a reminder of the darker side of Hollywood, where youth and beauty can sometimes lead to exploitation rather than empowerment. Her film career took off with her role in Hotel for Women, which marked a significant moment in her early acting journey. This film showcased her talent and charm, capturing the attention of audiences and producers alike. However, despite her success, producers often viewed her as too young for many roles. This perception pushed her to mature quickly in both her acting skills and public persona. As she navigated the complexities of Hollywood, she found herself in a challenging position. The influential producer Darryl F. Zanuck played a crucial role in shaping her career. He added romantic scenes between Darnell and her much older co-star Tyrone Power. This decision was not merely artistic, it was a strategic move to exploit her youth and beauty for box office success. The pairing of Darnell and Power drew significant attention as their on-screen chemistry was palpable. This exploitation highlighted the pressures young actresses faced in the industry, where their looks often overshadowed their talent. The dynamics of her early film career reveal the complexities of Hollywood during that era, where youth was both a blessing and a burden. By the early 1940s, Linda Darnell had established herself as a high-profile actress, gaining fame and earning significant money through her performances. Her success in Hollywood brought her into the spotlight, but it also led to increasing difficulties in her personal life. The pressures of fame often weigh heavily on individuals, and for Darnell, this was no exception. Her family life became tumultuous when her mother, Pearl, accused her father of having an affair with a stepdaughter. This accusation created a rift in the family, leading to a breakdown in relationships. The tension at home became unbearable for Darnell, prompting her to make a life-changing decision. In 1942, she chose to leave home permanently, taking her younger sister with her. This act of independence marked a significant turning point in her life, as she sought to navigate the complexities of her career while dealing with the fallout from her family drama. The combination of her rising stardom and personal challenges shaped her journey in the entertainment industry. As Darnell's career blossomed, her relationship with her mother, Pearl, took a turn for the worse. Pearl's actions were driven by a desire for revenge, leading her to leak private family matters to the press. This betrayal not only strained their bond, but also tarnished Darnell's public image. The media frenzy surrounding these revelations painted a negative picture of the actress, complicating her already challenging personal life. By 1942, Darnell faced another significant hurdle when she became the target of a blackmail scheme. This incident added to the turmoil in her life, as she struggled to maintain her reputation amidst the chaos. The situation escalated until the FBI became involved, working diligently to uncover the identity of the blackmailer. Their investigation revealed that the culprit was a high school student, a surprising twist that highlighted the lengths to which some would go for personal gain. Darnell's resilience during these trying times showcased her strength, even as her family dynamics and public persona were put to the test. Despite her success in Hollywood, Linda Darnell found herself increasingly unhappy with the roles she was offered. She felt that many of her characters lacked depth and challenge, which led to her growing discontent. Darnell's frustration reached a point where she openly criticized her studio, 20th Century Fox, for not providing her with more substantial opportunities. This bold move did not go unnoticed. In response, Fox decided to retaliate by loaning her out to a different studio for a B-movie project. This decision, however, turned out to be a turning point for Darnell. Contrary to what she might have expected, she found herself enjoying the experience. The B-movie allowed her to explore her craft in ways that her previous roles had not. It provided her with a sense of respect and creative freedom that she had been missing. This unexpected success in a different genre opened new doors for her and changed her perspective on her career. The experience taught her that sometimes stepping outside of one's comfort zone can lead to greater satisfaction and fulfillment in one's work. Her rebellion against the strict rules of the studio led to a suspension by Fox, which marked a significant turning point in her career. This period of turmoil was further complicated by her elopement with Peverell Marley, a 42-year-old cameraman. Their marriage brought about both personal and professional fallout for Linda Darnell. The relationship, while passionate, introduced her to a lifestyle that included heavy drinking. Under Marley's influence, Darnell began to develop her own drinking problem. This new habit started to take a toll on her career and public image. As her drinking increased, it became harder for her to maintain the same level of performance that had once made her a star. The combination of her personal struggles and the pressures of Hollywood created a challenging environment for Darnell. Her once promising career began to falter as the effects of alcoholism became more pronounced, leading to missed opportunities and a decline in her popularity. The impact of these issues was profound, shaping the trajectory of her life and career in ways she could not have anticipated. Darnell experienced a significant revival in her career with her role in Summer Storm in 1944. This film allowed her to step away from the typecast roles that had previously defined her career. In Summer Storm, she showcased her talent in a way that resonated with audiences and critics alike, marking a turning point in her acting journey. The film provided her with the opportunity to explore a more complex character, which helped to rejuvenate her image in Hollywood. However, her personal life was marked by complications, particularly her relationship with Howard Hughes, a well-known figure in the film industry and notorious for his romantic escapades. Darnell's involvement with Hughes was intense and passionate, but it also brought heartache. She sought a serious relationship with him, hoping for a deeper connection. Unfortunately, Hughes did not reciprocate her feelings in the way she desired, leading to emotional turmoil for Darnell. This rejection added a layer of complexity to her life, intertwining her professional rejuvenation with personal struggles. The combination of her career resurgence and the challenges in her romantic life painted a vivid picture of a woman navigating the highs and lows of fame and love. Amid the production of Forever Amber in 1947, immense pressure surrounded Linda Darnell. The demands of the film were high, and she found herself working alongside co-star Marley, which strained their relationship. This added stress weighed heavily on her, as she was determined to deliver a strong performance. Her dedication to the role was admirable, but it came at a significant cost. Darnell pushed herself to the limits, adhering to strict dieting and enduring long hours on set. The combination of these factors took a toll on her health. As filming progressed, she became increasingly unwell, suffering from the effects of overexertion. Eventually, this led to a physical collapse, highlighting the extreme pressures that actors often face in the industry. Darnell's experience during this time serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by performers in pursuit of their craft, often at the expense of their well-being. Despite the ups and downs in her career, Linda Darnell found a moment of personal happiness when she reconciled briefly with her husband, Marley. In 1948, they adopted a baby girl named Charlotte, which brought a sense of stability to Darnell's life. This period seemed to offer her a glimpse of the family life she desired. However, her heart led her into a complicated relationship with director Joseph Mankiewicz, who was also married. Darnell's feelings for Mankiewicz were intense, but he did not return her devotion in the same way. This unbalanced affection resulted in a 6-year affair that took a toll on her emotionally. The relationship was marked by longing and disappointment, as Darnell hoped for a deeper connection that never fully materialized. The struggles in her personal life mirrored the challenges she faced in her professional career, creating a complex tapestry of love, loss, and ambition that defined her experiences during this time. As her marriage with Marley fell apart, Linda Darnell faced significant challenges. By 1950, the divorce brought financial strain as she had to pay a large settlement. This situation added stress to her already complicated life. During this time, Darnell's Hollywood career began to decline. The early 1950s were particularly tough for her as she struggled to find significant roles. After her contract with 20th Century Fox ended in 1952, opportunities in the film industry became scarce. Darnell, once a prominent star, found herself navigating a changing landscape where her previous fame did not guarantee new roles. Despite her talent and past successes, the shift in Hollywood made it difficult for her to regain her footing. As she sought work, Darnell turned her attention to European endeavors, hoping to revive her career abroad. This transition marked a new chapter in her life, as she explored different avenues in the film industry while dealing with the personal fallout from her marriage. Hoping for a fresh start, Darnell attempted to build a career in Europe, seeking new opportunities and a change of scenery. However, she struggled to find meaningful work, facing challenges that left her feeling disheartened. The allure of European cinema did not translate into the success she had envisioned. As time passed, her disillusionment grew, and she realized that her prospects were not improving. This led her to make the difficult decision to return to Hollywood in the 1960s, where she hoped to reignite her career. Upon her return, she appeared in various television shows, trying to reconnect with her audience. During this time, she worked with former lovers like Howard Hughes and Joseph Mankiewicz, which brought back memories of her earlier successes. Despite these efforts, her career never fully revived, and she found it challenging to regain the prominence she once enjoyed in the film industry. The transition back to Hollywood proved to be a bittersweet chapter in her life, as she navigated the complexities of a changing entertainment landscape. Despite her successful career, Linda Darnell's personal life was filled with challenges. Her last marriage to pilot Merle Roy Robertson in 1957 was marked by turmoil. Darnell struggled with alcoholism and instability during this time, which contributed to the difficulties in their relationship. The couple faced many ups and downs, ultimately leading to a bitter divorce. Darnell's life took a tragic turn in 1965 when she died from severe burns in a house fire. In a heroic attempt to save her friend's daughter, she put herself in danger, which resulted in her untimely death. This incident brought an abrupt and tragic close to her tumultuous life, leaving behind a legacy of both talent and personal struggle. Her story serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the personal battles that can accompany it. The impact of her life and career continues to resonate, highlighting the fragility of life and the courage it can take to face one's demons. The story of Linda Darnell serves as a powerful reminder of the hidden struggles faced by those in the public eye. While she was celebrated for her beauty and talent, her life was marked by challenges that many do not see. The allure of fame can often mask the pain and loneliness that accompany it. Linda's tragic end underscores the reality that success does not guarantee happiness. Her experiences reflect the darker side of Hollywood, where the pressure to maintain a perfect image can lead to devastating consequences. The contrast between her glamorous public life and her private battles reveals the complexities of human experience. As we reflect on her story, it becomes clear that behind every perfect face lies a deeper narrative, often filled with heartache and sacrifice. This tale encourages us to look beyond appearances and recognize the struggles that may exist beneath the surface, reminding us of the importance of compassion and understanding in a world that often idolizes perfection.